2015? Hey guys, happy Back to the Future Day. Sam from Sam's Review here. Getting there with the health, but I just thought, being that it's Back to the Future Day, it's time to look back on the series for me and what it meant to me. For me personally, I'm a kid of the 80s. I was born in 84, so this film to me was up there with Star Wars and still is to this day as the greatest trilogy of all time. I suppose you could throw The Godfather in there as well, because that's a great movie trilogy as well. But Back to the Future, it's the film that inspired me to learn the guitar. It's the film that inspired me to learn to skate, or maybe I'm not very good at skating or the guitar. Anyway, let's look at some of the stuff that I've got in my Back to the Future collection. And we'll start off with some of the stuff I got at London Film and Comic Con this year. They had the Back to the Future cast reunion. All the cast came over, Michael J. Fox, Christopher Lloyd, everyone really, apart from Kristen Glover. But never mind. Oh, and the guy who played Biff. Apparently he doesn't do things like Comic-Cons and stuff like that. He tries to shy away from things like that as much as he can. Hopefully he will come over for an item I've got later on that I'll show you. But anyway, enough gassing. Let's get started. Right. First of all, this has recently just been re-released on Xbox 360, PS4 and Xbox One, I believe. And it's Back to the Future the game. This, along with the Resident Evil remake, is the reason I bought a Wii U. I didn't own a PlayStation 3. I was an Xbox 360 owner. And up until now, this game never came out on the Xbox 360. It was only PC, and I've only got a laptop, and it's not that great. So this was the only way I could play this game. And I got it brand new for £5. Unfortunately, the Wii version suffers a bit. It's got a bit of stuttering, and it's frame rate issues. It's borderline on the edge of getting to unplayable. So when I'm back to work, which is next week, I will finally get enough money to upgrade to the PS4 version. But it's still a great game. Check it out if you haven't already done that. Okay, stuff from Comic-Con next. They had exclusives at the Comic-Con I went to. They were very, very limited. One of the ones I'll show you first, they only had 1,985 of them, and the other one, they only had 2,015 of them. Anyway, they came in this little bag. It's just the same on the back. I kept it. Oh no, it's not the same on the back. I tell a lie. They're in the 2015 get up on the back there. And this is what they were. They came with little cards that said that it's 1985, and they're on the back. And what it was these little vinyl figures. You got Marty in his radiation suit, and then you got Doc in his, but it's riddled with bullet holes. Spoiled, sorry. But if you haven't seen Back to the Future by now, what are you doing watching this video when you should be watching Back to the Future, especially on Back to the Future Day? Anyway, it says, if I can get out for the there, it's limited edition. And these were selling like hotcakes. They also had bigger versions of each of them, but they were £20 each. But Christopher Lloyd and Michael J. Fox were there, and they were doing signings. So if you got these signed, they'd be on eBay. They'd be worth ridiculous money. I mean, these have already, when it first happened, these were going for crazy money. I don't even know if there are any left on there. But the next one is this. It's the 2015 one. It comes with these little ones, but then they're future clothes. I personally prefer the Marty in this set, but the Doc from the other one. Oh, where are we going? There we go. And all the money that they got from these went to Michael J. Fox's charity for Parkinson's disease. It slips my mind now. I think it's the Michael J. Fox Foundation. I think. Anyway, it also came with. I got this because I bought it. Not the badge. I got those, and this came with it. I got up to 88. Up to 88. That also might be the name of this charity. Actually, thinking about it now. Then also over the 3 days, they were doing signings. You could only get Michael J. Fox's signature if you had a special pass, and they were going to buy them. They were like £400. And I'd never been to a Comic-Con before, and I certainly didn't have £400 to spend on a pass, and they were sold out anyway. If I had the money, I probably would have been tempted, but I didn't have the money at the time. Anyway, on the first day, you didn't need, well, on the whole weekend, you didn't need a pass to get every other cast member's signature. So I tried on the first day to get Christopher Lloyd's, and on that day, for the whole day, he only did 50 signatures, and there were literally hundreds of people lined up, and he did 50, and it was all a bit unorganised, and he was getting really far behind, and everyone was really for the whole weekend. It's getting really far behind, so he was getting late for other things, so he could only do 50 and then left, and he was like, right, I'm not doing any more today because I've got so many other shoots and stuff to do. So I thought, okay, I was luckily there for the 3 days. There were some people there only there for the 1 day, so they missed out, but I went all 3 days. So on the second day, I was like, oh, I'll get him that day. That day he did none, no signatures at all. So on the third day, the Sunday, the final day, I was absolutely determined to get his autograph. So I queued up outside the venue with my friend, my best friend, Andy, and at 4 AM I dragged him up. Bless him, he was good enough to come with me. We queued outside, and what they're doing was giving you these virtual ticket numbers. And I think that you only got these when they opened the doors. So we got there at 4, and they didn't open the doors until 9. Funnily enough, we weren't the only people in the queue. But we got there, and they finally opened the doors, and it had been raining, so we were tired, not in the best of moods. But me and my friend Andy just full on sprinted along with everyone else to get there as fast as we could, just to get a low enough number to stand a chance, because they said if you have a number over 50, you don't stand a chance. So I sprinted and got 27, and basically I spent my whole Sunday sat there waiting in a line, and then they said he's not coming, he wasn't doing any signatures. He came back and did a few, and then they were like, right, that's it, at 5:30, and the thing shut at 6. And they said, right, he won't be coming back. And I refused to leave. I just stayed there along with everyone else, and then he eventually came back and did some more. So I was lucky enough to get his signature and meet the man himself. I'll try and get a little bit here and try and get it here framed. There we go. Nice to meet him. He's actually a really nice guy. I had a photo shoot with him as well in the DeLorean, which I'll put pictures of all the cast, because I met all of them. I'll put it all up, all of those photos up on my Facebook page. You'll find a link to that below. But yeah, I met him, and it was very quick. The photo shoots were brilliantly organised. But it was very quick. It was like you had to go in and you could basically say hello and shake the hand and say something, and then it's like turn, face the camera, take the photo, and then you move out and they print it as you're walking out and give it to you. I went up to him, and I loved him in a film that I saw as a kid, and I don't think he was expecting anyone to reference it. And I walked up to him, shook him by his hand, and I said, I loved you in the 80s film, The Dream Team, which is, oh, there he is. All right, there. Oh, come on, there we go. Right there. And this is a film about a load of mental patients who they doctor manages to get them on a day trip, and doctor gets kidnapped. I think I can't really remember, but yeah, they have to go and look for him, and it's got Michael Keaton in it, and it's hilarious. But I told him I loved him in that film, and turned to take the photo, and he looked at me and laughed and smiled. So I've got a picture of him shaking my hand, looking at me, laughing. I still love the photo, but there we go. It's a funny little story. Anyway, I'll show you some of the other things I got at Comic-Con. So I got this thing. With this is why we don't have hoverboards and flying cars. So you've got a nice family photo of the McFlys, but wait, what happened? That's why we don't have flying cars. Oh wait, no, something's gone right. Space-time continuum back together. Up. Oh no, it's gone again. I love this thing. This thing, it was expensive. It cost me £5 for basically all it is a lenticular photo. But they're just so cool. I love it. I mean, I'm going to get that framed, I think, and put on my wall. If anyone else is trying to get it, there's some. Oh, there we go. Some information on the back. You might be able to hunt one of these down. But they're badass, so I got one of those. Other things I got, which, bear with me 1 second. Also exclusive to London Film Comic Con, was this hand drawn. I'll try and get rid of it here. Hold on a second, let me turn off the light. This hand drawn Michael J. Fox picture, and it's amazing. I framed it myself, it wasn't framed. I'll try and bring it in a little bit closer so you can get a good look at it. Sorry, I need to get a better camera. I'm just doing this off my laptop at the moment. Don't worry, the quality will get better. But anyway, so I've got that one, which is I think it's pretty badass because it's all done in pens and like gold pens and stuff, and it's just amazing. I saw this and was just like, I have to have it, and there was only I think 500 of these. So I got one. They weren't cheap. They were 50 quid each. That and this other one I got, and there was only. This is from the year before. There were only about 300 of these done, but I got the only. I think there's 2 at this year's Comic Con. And it's the same thing, but it's Doc Brown. It's done by the same group of artists, and once again, it's all done in pens. And it's all episode 3, but episode. I've been looking at too much Star Wars stuff. Part 3, based. It's got Einstein in it, and it's all done with pens again. And I think it's just amazing. So I had to buy this one. This one's heavy though. Right. And the final thing I want to show you, apart from my awesome t-shirt, is damn phone, shush, is this. This is my new pride and joy. This is my new baby, and this is going up on my wall. And here it is. This cost me £5 for the poster, a frigging fortune for everything that is on it, and that is the whole cast, apart from Michael J. Fox, have signed my poster. We've got Mr. Strickland, Claudia Wells, who played Jennifer, Data signed it, George McFly from Part 2 and 3, Meg Goldie Wilson, Stella Baines, Lorraine, Marvin Berry, who else we've got? Dave McFly and Christopher Lloyd, Doc Brown. I love this thing. When I sort my room out, all my episode 1 figures from Star Wars will be coming off the wall. Not because I don't like episode 1, because it's alright. But this needs to go on the wall. This needs to be appreciated. So this is going on my wall as soon as I can get round to doing it, really. And the last thing I wanted to show you was, of course, this is what I'm going to be spending the rest of my day doing, watching the complete trilogy, and maybe if I've got some time, playing the game too. So yeah, that's all my stuff. I did want to get a hoverboard, but they're crazy money now. They're crazy money now on the internet. eBay, I think, is the only place you can get them now in the UK, and they cost a fortune. I tried to get the Pepsi Perfect bottle because I thought that would look amazing with all my Back to the Future stuff on a shelf. But they're not releasing it in the UK, and I believe they sold it early in the US, and they sold out. And they sold out before the 21st of October, which is the day they came to the future to do. So yeah, that's a bit of a bummer. Pepsi, what are you doing? I'm going to have to now every time watch that show, watch the film. I'm just going to have to go every time he goes, hey, all I wanted was a Pepsi. I'm going to have to shout Coke over the word Pepsi. Anyway, that's all my stuff. So, share your thoughts on Back to the Future. Which one's your favourite? And down below for all the photos that'll be on the Facebook page, get a like whilst you're there. If you like this video, I know it's not been the best quality, but I'm getting there. Give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe, all that jazz, share, whatever. And once again, the reason we don't have hoverboards is because someone messed up. See you later.